Komal, Sip Shunya, Sip Sagai, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Chidanand. And somebody asked me the question, क्या ये daily Zoom call, क्या करेंगे daily Zoom call? I told them, like I think I told you last time, क्या ये daily खाना पीना, क्या करना है खाना पीना छोड़ो. Raji, can we stop खाना पीना? Do I have, is my signal again weak? I can see, my signal again, my signal okay, frozen or okay or not okay? My signal. No.
It's not. No, they're saying like this.
Okay, if the signal is not okay, you need to tell me. I have to shift the signal. Is it okay? Signal okay now? Let me go to. Let me go to. Hello, hello. Hello. Is my signal okay now? I moved to another network. So if you are in a wrong network, then you are in a big problem. You know that wrong network. Sometime yesterday I was in the wrong network. So I was telling you, somebody told, kya karenge ye Zoom call, daily, what Zoom boom? What is this Zoom? I told them, daily khana pina bhi chhod do. What do you need khana pina? Huh? We have to realize that more important than the food for the physical body is the food. Unmute this, remove me from admin. Is food for the soul. The soul doesn't need food, but the soul needs consciousness. So we are going to get on to the Ask AiR open session today. But I want to ask you all a question. Yesterday, somebody asked me a question on super consciousness. Who asked me the question on super consciousness? Who asked me? You remember? I think I gave an incomplete, I gave an incomplete answer. I just realized it when I went into consciousness. So who asked for the answer on super consciousness? Please come forward and then I will like to. Yes. In the meanwhile, Ruth Anu, let us start. And today we are open. Ask AiR any question. Oh, one more new Siddharth Kannan new video has come. I will send it to all of you. One new Kannan has given new. You saw? Vanita, you already saw one new video. Today it has come. I will send it to you. It's not my video. It's somebody has shot. Yes, Ruth Anu, bolo.
Guruji, I had asked you the question about what is difference between super consciousness and Satvagam.
And super consciousness and
state.
So let me explain. I didn't get a chance to explain to you properly. Let me explain to you. Super consciousness, what they talk in the world, they don't understand the meaning. It is sixth sense, it is telepathy, it is hunches, it is creativity. But it is that state when you still the mind. It is that state when you are in highest level of consciousness. In that highest level of consciousness, your intelligence is connected with supreme intelligence and you get ideas from nowhere.
So it is intuition also is there in super consciousness?
Intuition. It is higher, yeah. It is not, it is no more called intuition. It is consciousness. It is pure consciousness. In pure consciousness, you can do anything. In pure consciousness, if you have got cancer, you can cure your cancer. Because in the pure consciousness, you become sick. But the people who are talking about super consciousness in the material world, they just think it is like a painter, some kick, somebody getting some high level energy. No, no, it is much higher. It is being in a state of consciousness. All right. Yesterday, I remember I did not give you the proper answer. So I wanted to come back to give you the answer. Thank you. We are going on to Swami. Welcome back, Swami and S. Surajit. Swami.
Sir, my question to you was how to free myself from the cycle of birth and death. That is my question. And one more question,
Continue.
sir.
Continue.
So one more question is that you just spoke about the networking, and my question was all about that. So, do we come across people with the similar vibration in our
Similar
life?
vibration.
Yeah, in the similar vibration, or like it's like your vibe attracts your tribe. It's always a thing that is being said, right?
See, I'll tell you something. That's what they say. The birds of a feather, they flock together. It is that has nothing to do spiritually. That is very socially. It is a social subject that you will attract. Suppose you're a drunkard. Suppose you are always drinking beer. You will attract people who are drinking beer.
Yeah. Okay.
You agree, right?
Yeah. Sir, the point here is that, like, if we come across people, like, if I want to be spiritually inclined and strengthen my consciousness, so then I come across people of similar feather, similar. Right?
Yeah.
My question, and sir, sometimes we are not convinced about it. That okay, I'm not able to convey my spirituality or my consciousness to people, and sometimes we are not attracting, or we don't have the right kind of people. And also, sir, sometimes we are not able to attract the right mentors also. So I just want clarity on that, sir, and also on the freeing myself from birth and death.
You asked two very huge questions, but it can take the whole session, but I'm going to answer the questions. So first of all, how does magnet, does it attract rice? Does magnet attract rice or chawal or sugar or salt, or only metal filings? What does a magnet attract?
Metal, sir. Metal.
So just to understand, there are something will attract. It's just, I'm giving you an analogy. So if you are spiritually inclined, you will attract a guru. There is no doubt that you will attract a guru, because the guru is also looking for somebody who's inclined spiritually. Every guru is looking for somebody who's inclined spiritually, just like every seeker is looking for. It's called, in the spiritual term, sometimes it's called mumukshutva. Mumukshutva is that deep yearning, that deep seeking. So my answer to you, keep on seeking. The stronger your seeking is, the stronger you will find people on the path, the stronger you will reach that state of finding a guru. So this I hope in summary answers your question, which is not as important as your next question. Your next question is very, very important. Your next question is this. Your next question is how to be free from the cycle of death and rebirth, correct?
Yes, sir.
The way to be free from the cycle of death and rebirth is very simple, but you must pay attention to what I am saying. Otherwise, you will not get it. Okay? The question is this. Who dies? I'm asking you, you want to be free from death. Who dies? Yeah. Who dies?
Body, sir.
Body dies. The body dies, and our own loved ones, our own father, child, brother burns the body or buries the body, because they are so sure that we are not in the body anymore. When we are sleeping and we wake up, when we sleep and will anybody dare burn your body when you are sleeping and waking up? You're not woken up. Okay, Swami has not got up at 10 o'clock in the morning. Come on, burn the body, burn it. He's not getting up. Burn the body. Is it possible? It's a murder. It's a crime. All I'm telling you, to be free from the cycle of death and rebirth, you have to understand, I am not this body. The word understand is a weak word. You have to realize, I am not this body. The body will die. What do people say, Swami, when a body dies, what do people say? Where is the person?
Person has gone.
Left. Yeah. He passed away, moved on, expired, departed, or whatever word, correct?
Yeah.
we say the person has gone, now the only way to be free from the cycle of birth and death is to realize who has gone. That's all. It is so simple. Moksha, nirvana, salvation is so simple. If only you realize what I'm saying today, you will get moksha today. You will get mukti today. But you can't realize because you are caught by the mind. Now let me explain to you. Who is born? Suppose a child is born in a palace, one child is born in a slum. Is it pure luck?
No, sir.
What is it?
It's karma, sir.
It's karma. Nobody, only a person who doesn't want to use intelligence will disagree. Otherwise, anybody will agree. Why is one child born in a palace and why is one child born in a slum? Now, if you understand karma, who is carrying the karma and coming back in a new body?
So the particular soul, sir.
Not the soul. Because the soul is just a spark of unique life. S-O-U-L means spark of unique life. The soul is, suppose I take a balloon. I take a balloon. From where the air came?
From the environment, mouth.
So I can blow 10,000 balloons from my mouth. I have so much air.
No, sir. It is from the.
So the air is coming from where?
From the universe, from the environment.
From the atmosphere. So when I leave this air, I'll give you 1 crore rupees. Bring me back the same air. Can you bring me back the same air?
Yes, sir.
Why you cannot bring me back? Because the air has become one with air everywhere.
Yes.
The soul is like that. The soul comes from the Supreme and the soul goes back to the Supreme. The wave comes from the ocean, the wave goes back to the ocean. So be clear about it. Who is the one, therefore, who is reborn? It is the mind and the ego. M-E, mind and ego. The mind and the ego carries karma and comes back. But if you try to find the mind, where is the mind? You cannot find. If you find where is this ego that says I, it's a lie. So what I'm trying to make you understand, this is the end of the story. If you are not the mind and ego that is reborn, then at death, who are you that has gone? If there's no mind and ego, then when the body dies, what is the only option? Who are you?
I'm a divine soul.
Correct. When you realize you are the divine soul, you're free from the cycle of death and rebirth. If you explain to me, I will give you whatever price you want. What I told you, if you explain that to me, I'll give you whatever price you want.
Yes, sir. I understood, sir. I understood.
So to explain. If
Yes,
you can
sir.
explain back to me, means you are enlightened. So
Yeah.
if you explain back to me, it's amazing. Come on, I'll give you whatever price you want.
Sir,
Start.
it's my, sir, I'm neither my mind, I'm neither my body. Okay, I'm just a consciousness. So if I can get rid of this I, the ego, and the mind, then I'm becoming formless, one with the whole cosmos.
And
So
then?
then I will get rid of my birth and death.
How?
So by getting rid of this karma, there is no
How?
karma.
How?
By having the right consciousness, sir. By having
No,
the
how? No. You are up to now you're going right. Right now you're getting this. Kaun banega crorepati? Like that you are getting the ting tong, ting tong, ting tong, all right answers. Now tell me, how did you get free from the karma?
sir, by getting, sir, by having the awareness of who my true aspects, sir.
What is the wait? You have got karma. Right now you have got karma or no karma?
Yes, I have got karma.
Good karma, bad karma. Correct.
Yes, sir.
When the body dies, then you, the mind and ego will carry karma and you come back either in a palace or slum. We spoke about it.
Yes, sir.
Then how you will be liberated from the cycle of death and rebirth? Tell me, explain to me.
Sir, by getting rid of this both.
How will you get rid of them?
Sir, by action, sir. By
How
our
you, how, by hammer? By hammering them?
no, sir. By maybe our karma, by action, by meditative process.
No. That's why I'll give you whatever price you want, I'll give you. How can you get rid of the karma? How can you get rid of the mind and ego? Kya Swami? What Swami?
Consciousness, sir.
How?
I think, okay.
You want to be free from cycle of death and rebirth, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me how. I've given the answer to you. Tell me how. In this call, there are many masters. If I ask them, they all will give the answer. They know the technical knowledge. Many masters, they will tell better than me. Many here, many PhDs, BA, LLB, they will all tell the answer better than me. But realization doesn't happen. So tell me how. I gave the answer to you. No, tell me how.
Sir, by losing the identification, I think. Identity.
Losing the?
Identity.
I.
Identity, yes. I.
How will you lose identity? Tell me.
So by practicing, sir.
No practicing. No practicing. You don't need any practice. Tell me how. Swami, I explained to you. I'm now closing the matter, telling you. I explained to you. Where is the mind you cannot find? The ego that says I doesn't exist. There is no mind. There is no ego. Then who will carry the karma?
It's an illusion, sir. It's an illusion.
No, yeah, therefore, but this is the answer. Come back before end of the call and tell me. Again, I'll give you a prize. Before end of the no, this is enlightenment. What I'm telling you is, as I'm telling you, we don't come on this call because we have no better work to do. Every day, this is the most important hour of my life. I come on this call at 8 every day because there can be nothing more important than this in life. And you cannot get another forum where you can go like this and get answers. Please show me a forum. I can't find. So therefore, we give a lot of importance to this forum. People are so many masters, so many advanced seekers like you who are asking important questions. I want to be free from this cycle of death and rebirth. How? I'm telling you, but still your mind is not letting it come to your lip. You know the answer. And some master will tell. I'm sure some master, please raise your hand and give the answer to Swami. Let me see who's the master today. I'm waiting for which master will give Swami's answer. You see, some master will come and give it. Many masters are there. I don't know. Let me see who's the best master who will give the answer clearly. Okay. Sarajit, S. Bolo, Mr. S. S. Sadanand. And then there are some other people who raise their hand. I don't know where they are gone. Chidanand. Sadanand and Chidanand. S. Bolo.
Hello, sir. Sir, when we realize that we are the supreme soul, we are the divine energy, then all the karmas become the मतलब souls के perspective से karma होता है. मतलब mind से karma नहीं होता, ego से karma नहीं होता, वो soul के perspective से होता है.
तो soul karma कहाँ गया?
karma तो होता रहता है, लेकिन वो soul के वजह से होता है.
स्वामी बोल रहा है how to be free from this damned karma. How to be free?
सर वो तो माइंड और ईगो करता है जो है ही नहीं. तो कर्मा तो होता है, मतलब एक्शन रिएक्शन होता है, लेकिन उसको कोई कैरी करने वाला है ही नहीं, क्योंकि माइंड और ईगो एग्जिस्ट नहीं करता.
तो कैसे होगा फिर? तो अगर मुक्त करा दो उसको, मुक्त आज ही मुक्त करा दो तुम.
सर आप तो मुक्ति है, सोल तो मुक्ति है हमेशा. वो तो जब हम समझ लेते कि मैं सोल हूँ, बॉडी नहीं हूँ, मैं अपना नाम नहीं हूँ.
Okay, so he's trying to explain, but he's not doing it very clearly. आपका question क्या है आज? Good effort, Sarabjit, but very good effort. How old are you? How old are you?
19 years.
Sarabjit is 19 years and he's been coming for this call for more than 1 year. And he knows the complete subject, but he comes once in few days. So he's not refreshing the course every day. He's busy in some other work. Okay, bolo. So आपका सवाल क्या है आज?
Sir, मैं सर जो मैं पिछले दिन सत चक्र ही पढ़ रहा था बुक, सत
चक्रा।
चक्र,
हाँ, वेरी गुड।
चक्र। तो उसमें लिखा था और संदीप माहेश्वरी ने सेम बात ही कही है, जैसे कि स्पेस हर जगह पे होती है। मतलब कि मेरे अंदर बॉडी के अंदर स्पेस है, ये बात गलत है कि मैं अगर मूव करता हूँ तब भी स्पेस वहीं के वहीं रहेगा। तो वैसे ही सोल हर जगह पे है। हम जैसे कि स्पेस में चल रहे हैं, वैसे ही सोल में चल रहे हैं। ये बात क्या सच है?
ये हवा बंद है बलून में, तो ये हवा बलून के साथ मूव हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है?
हो रहा है।
तुम कैसे बोल सकते हो कि नहीं हो रहा है? फिर use your intelligence. Don't speak just because somebody speaks on YouTube or somebody speaks. Use your intelligence. I am asking you this balloon. This balloon is moving. This air is moving with the balloon or not?
सर यस, लेकिन क्वांटम फिजिक्स में जैसे कि बोलते हैं कि स्पेस हर जगह पे है, मतलब एटम्स में
space. Wait. Space is there. If I have an open glass, the air is not moving with the glass. The glass is moving in the air. Take the right example, but don't give wrong example and get confused. सुनो सौरभ जी, अगर आपको if you want to read, I'm going to have a very interesting session next Friday, not this Friday, maybe after one Friday. And in that session, I'm going to say, if you want to reach your destination, then don't have confusion. You must have conclusion, which comes from purification and illumination. Because if you are not following the law of attraction, which has visualization and manifestation, then you will have distortion, and the distortion will create confusion, and the confusion will not lead to any conclusion. Therefore, it is important for you to have complete attention, and your action should be in the direction of the attraction, but the visualization and the manifestation must not have any confusion. अभी क्या सब आप रिपीट करो, मेरा जो प्राइज है चाय में देता हूँ आपको।
सर मैं थोड़ा से बात में आपका पूरा बात समाप्त करने की कोशिश करूंगा कि आपने बोला कि मुझे फुल अटेंशन देना चाहिए स्पिरिचुअलिटी पार्ट में।
इसी अगर मैंने कुछ बात कहा, आपको ब्लाइंडली फॉलो करना है क्या? मैंने कुछ बात उल्टा सीधा बोला, शट अप मिस्टर एयर, यू आर टॉकिंग नॉनसेंस। अगर मैंने गलत बात किया तो क्यों एक्सेप्ट करेगा आप?
खुद के इंटेलिजेंस काम में लगाना चाहिए और समझना चाहिए।
अगर कोई बोलता है कि शरीर आदमी जा रहा है, तो शरीर के अंदर स्पेस नहीं है। कैसे शरीर के अंदर हवा नहीं है, स्पेस नहीं है? Body is moving in space. Of course, body is moving in space. There is space outside, but there's also space inside. There is air inside the body. In the stomach, you don't have air. You don't have air. In your stomach, in your lungs, in your kidney, in your heart, you don't have. फिर आपके बोलने के हिसाब से नहीं है, अंदर पूरा खाली है। आपके दिल के, आपके लंग्स की हवा और मेरे लंग्स की हवा एक है क्या? You know something? Some people, yesterday I was watching a YouTube channel. मुझे तो इतनी हंसी आई, I was so upset watching that video. This is the world's greatest spiritual people, amongst the top 5 world's greatest spiritual people. You know what he says? Yeah. I feel bad to tell in English. I know Hindi में क्या बोलते हैं. He says, when you are farting का मतलब समझ हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं farting? I don't know. When you are farting, he says, you are also releasing, इतना गंदा बात करता है, you are releasing shit in the air. Therefore, we are all breathing and eating shit all the time. आप मानते हैं? This is the top 5 spiritual people in the world. World के top 5 spiritual people, I'm telling the name. You go and Google, you will find the name, you will find the video. You go and Google farting के बारे में, आपका वीडियो फटाक आ जाएगा आपको, आपको सच पता चलेगा, फिर कल आके मुझे बात कर। Don't believe anybody blindly, please. You use your intelligence and you realize the truth. Don't believe anybody blind. And also, what is relevant? What is relevant is very important. Okay, right, done, sir. Chidanand. And Swami, I'm waiting for you to tell the answer at the end. Chidanand.
Sure, Guruji. No, I just wanted to answer that there is no birth or rebirth because mind does not.
You're answering Swami. Swami, please pay attention to Chidanand.
Yes.
Bolo.
The mind doesn't exist, and ego is just it's a reflection of. So either case, mind ego doesn't exist. So where is the question of karma getting reborn? It's only one you have to realize this truth, and all your three karmas get evaporated or burnt. It's only in the fire of intelligence you understand this truth. And moment you understand, you are actually free. That's why they say praptasya prapti, nivritisya nivritti. You're already free, but just because of your ignorance to this mind and ego and taking it as reality, you become a doer, karta, bhokta, and all this nonsense follows. Moment you realize that you are not the mind and not the ego, you become free from the cycle of birth and death.
You understood what he said? He has got the complete knowledge, complete. Just a little bit more of crystallization of the information that will lead to a transformation. Thoda, what is needed? The crystallization of information
Jump,
that will
jump
lead
is
to the
pending.
transformation. Bolo Chidaran?
Jump is pending. That last jump is still there.
Yeah. So of course, Swami, I will end it by I'll give you the exact explanation if you are not able to explain, because it is very easy to be free from the cycle of death and rebirth technically. This is called enlightenment. This is called realization. But it is not easy to be free practically. This is called liberation. There's a difference between realization and liberation. Realization is when you get the realization, complete wisdom. But liberation is when you are actually free from the cycle. You become a Jivan Mukta. You become a liberated soul. But I will explain to you after your final attempt. So as long as there are questions, we will continue. But in 5 or 10 minutes, I will ask you to give your final attempt. Okay? Sadanand, are you there? I was going to call Sadanand. He's again offline. Sadanand? Unmute Sadanand, please. Sir, Sadanand.
Yoham Guruji.
Yes, sir.
Because of the identities of the body and mind ego, we
Yeah.
are making. So after realizing that I am not body and mind ego, I am consciousness, then that is a liberation from the karma. So
Correct.
whatever the karma. So here what is my question is, so in the self-realization, I have already realized that I am a consciousness.
Correct.
Okay. So there is no karma for me. Because
If
already
you,
karma
if,
already
if you
translated.
live, if you live as the consciousness, not
Yes.
only if you realize, you must live as the consciousness.
Realize and live.
Yeah.
By realize and live. After 1 or 2 years. So now I am living in the consciousness. There is no karma because already karma also I translated the body, the mind and ego ka karma hai, mera nahi hai. Okay.
Correct. Correct.
So at that stage, after 1 or 2 years, I left the body.
Okay.
Is there is any rebirth or not? He is liberated.
Mhm. That only Sip knows that you will be reborn or not. Nobody in this world can tell. Only Sip knows.
No,
Because
but
Kumar Swami, suppose 1 second before I die, suppose 10 seconds before I die, I fall in love with an Apsara.
no,
And
not
I become crazy. I become crazy about that Apsara 10
That-
seconds before I die.
before leaving the body. I was there in the consciousness. I was living in the consciousness only.
If you die in that moment with realization of the truth that you are living in consciousness, if you die as the consciousness, 100% you will be liberated.
Then what is the difference between the self-realization and God's realization?
Ah,
What happens here?
okay. So when there is self-realization, that
This
is
is
not,
this is
wait. When there is self-realization, Sadanand, that I am not the body and mind, I'm not the, I'm also explaining for Swami's sake, I am not the body that will die. I got a realization, I am not the body. 1. 2, I got the realization, where is the mind? There is no mind. Therefore, I cannot find the mind, there is no mind. 3, if I am not the body that says, that body that is alive, I am not the mind, then who is this I? Who the ego is telling I? I am not I. I am not this body, the body will die. I am not the mind, mind I cannot find. Therefore, the ego that says I is a lie. So when you have this point, Sadanand, at this point, it is not enough, Sadanand. Please pay attention. Very important. I'm explaining to you because for the last 2-3 days, you're struggling with this point. Please pay attention, Sadanand. When you realize, Sadanand, I am the soul, then you have to realize everybody is soul.
Okay.
You are also soul. I am also soul. Shunya is soul. Komal is soul. Chidanand is soul. Everybody is soul. Then when you see everybody as a soul, when you experience soul, everybody, then you realize Jagat Mithya. Prabhu Satya, Jagat Mithya means the whole world is a nothing but sip. Whole world, every molecule of this world is sip. That is the final realization required to be in consciousness for moksha.
So in this stage, it will not happen.
No, it will not. No, that
So-
with self-realization, you are not fully ready for moksha.
What actually happens in the celebration? What actually
Self-
happens?
I'll explain to you. Self-realization is like going from, how do I say, from going from Bangalore to Delhi, but I'm not yet reached Srinagar. My flight is Bangalore, Delhi, Delhi, Srinagar. I'm still in the way. I have stopped in Delhi, but I have not yet reached Srinagar. Therefore, first step is self-realization. First step is self-realization. What is the self-realization? I am not the body, mind, ego. I am the divine soul. Kumar Swami, you must read the book ISIS. There's a book I have written called I Am the Soul. The soul is SIP. I am SIP. SIP is in all. Very simple formula. I am a soul. It's very simple, Kumar Swami. If I am soul, you are also soul, Kumar Swami. I am soul, you are soul. Therefore, we all are soul. What is this soul, Kumar Swami? Where it's coming? The soul is coming from where? Soul is coming from the supreme immortal power SIP. Therefore, it's just like saying, I am a wave, you are a wave. Every wave says, I am a wave, you are a wave, but all waves belong to the ocean. The wave comes from the ocean and goes back into the ocean. When we realize this is God realization. Then we are ready for liberation from the cycle. I hope you are paying attention, Swami. There are 2 steps required. One step is called self-realization, which is very, very important. The moment there is self-realization, most likely you will go to God realization. But it is Bangalore, Delhi. Still, flight is not got taken off to Srinagar. Somebody wants to get out of the flight. Chalo, chalo, I want to see snow. Air hostess says, no, wait. This is only first stop. We are not yet reached Kashmir. Please sit in the plane. Next stop is Srinagar. So we have to go from one stop to second stop. Okay, sir.
But
Thank
here
you.
one more point,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. Tell me.
Self-realization, all karmas will go. Prarabdha, Agami, and Sanchit. All karmas will wipe up.
Yes.
All karmas.
Yes.
So zero karma.
Yes.
Then when he is living, see, he
Yes.
realizes now he's living. He is getting some problems, some body problems, so many problems. Then
Because although he is free from karma, as long as there's no God realization, as long as we are not living as the divine instrument, we will somehow create some fresh karma. We will be free from all karma. What you said is correct, but we will create fresh karma.
and how it will affect, sir? Now I am moved to consciousness. Then how the karma will come?
My dear Sadanand, that moving to consciousness is not yet fully complete. It is work in progress. It has to
Sir,
reach its.
I moved, I am living. I moved, I am living as a consciousness. Then
That
where
is
is the
why
question?
that is why it is called self-realization. It is not called God realization. You have achieved only self-realization. You will not have karma, but you need to reach God realization for complete liberation.
Okay, sir.
It's very clear. You please contemplate. I'm sure you will come back and say it is right. Okay, thank you. We have got 4 more people. Premchandji, Chidanand, Shair, and Rutanu, and then Swami, before we close. Premchandji, namaskar.
Namaskar, Gurudev. So long one is alive, one has to perform some karma, plus or minus whatever it is. Some karmas are essential, which has to do nothing. Other karmas if you use your intellect in doing the karma, whereas I think that will not accumulate to his brain and mind, to his ego and mind, and he will be free from karma.
Premchandji, as long as you have ego and mind, you will be creating karma. May not be bad karma. You may create good karma using your intellect. But as long as it's just like this bottle. Swami, pay
Yes, sir.
attention. As long as
Yes,
this
sir.
bottle is there, as long as this bottle is there, if it's raining,
Yes, sir.
will
Yes, sir.
rainwater enter this bottle or not?
Yes, sir.
It will enter. But suppose there is no bottle. Suppose
Which
there is
means
no
if
bottle, then will the rainwater enter the bottle?
yes, sir.
If there is no bottle, then will the rainwater enter the bottle?
No,
Because there is no bottle now. How can the rainwater
only only-
enter the bottle when there is no bottle?
only it is bottle. But Gurudev, one has to perform some karma, so it's
You
better to
perform-
use his
No. You perform karma as a
intellect.
divine instrument. You should reach the
Divine
state what I
instrument.
call as a complete surrendered. There should be complete surrender.
Yes, sir.
Then you are not. Then you are not performing the karma.
Then intellect is needed.
You
Without
surrender the
intellect-
intellect also. You surrender the intellect also.
Then you need not do any karma.
You will not do. The Lord will make you do. The Lord will drive you to do.
Yes, sir.
You say,
I got it, sir.
then you will say, मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तुम ही हो प्रभु, तुम बिन मैं क्या कुछ भी ना. You become nothing. You
जो कुछ
become
कर रहा
nothing.
है जो कुछ कर रहा है परमात्मा कर रहा है.
Correct, absolutely correct. Chidanand, thank you, sir. Quickly, Chidanand, Shai Rutanu. Chidanand. Sir.
I remember what you told me when we met last month. Live as a divine instrument. The
Absolutely.
identity of I has to go. In God
Correct.
realization, that I goes away. Where is this I? I am realized. I am conscious. Even at the time of death, if you say, I have realized, I am conscious, then you are never living as a divine instrument. That I-ness has to go.
So
And that
that's
can
very,
happen only when you live as a divine instrument and you see the whole Jagat is Mithya and Aham Brahmas.
that is the
I
only
is
way.
different there.
I wish I remember that bhajan. I don't remember the exact words. It says, Lagta ke sab karta main, par sach mein sab karta tu. Sach ye hai main kuch bhi na karta. कविता जो लिखता था मैं, कविता ना लिखता हूँ मैं. सच में प्रभु कविता तू लिखता. दिल के अंदर दिल धड़कता. सच में प्रभु तू है जो नाचता. तेरी कृपा से एहसास हो गया. You must hear the songs, very beautiful. प्रभु तेरी कृपा है कि जग में जीता मैं. कृपा बिन मैं मर जाता. करता कुछ ना मैं प्रभु, सब कुछ तू ही करता. तेरे बिन मैं कुछ ना, सब कुछ तेरी कृपा. Please pick the song, Chidanand, you love it. Please take the song and even Shair, if you like some song. Some of you like the song. Girish is not there today. The songs are very good. Is Girish there? You must pick the song. Okay, next, Shair, Rutanu, Rajendra, Kailash, we have to close. Chalo. Shair.
प्रभु प्रणाम.
Sir, bolo.
मैं एक आइडिया था मतलब कि because you have written so many books, so maybe once in a month can we discuss one book specific so some people can read it and then we can talk about that book.
Good idea. What you need to do, very good idea, Shair. What you need to do, try to take a book and tell everybody we will be discussing this book. So when you tell everybody we will be discussing this book, they will read it, they will go through it, they will prepare questions for it. Otherwise, no, they will just be blank. Idea is superb idea. Maybe once a month we will do a book. But we should, and I will also send that ebook to everybody in WhatsApp group. I will send the book. If anybody wants a hard copy, they can collect hard copy from me. But it's a great idea from Shire. I think we must. So you please take initiative of selecting one book, which we will do it maybe in the month of September or October, whatever. But we must give people minimum 2 weeks time to prepare questions.
Yeah, minimum 2 weeks to make notes.
Thank you,
and
sir.
deadline.
Namaskar
Dhanyavad.
to your good idea, sir. Thank you.
Dhanyavad.
See, this is consciousness. Rutanu, Rajendra, Kailash.
Shubham, Guruji.
Yes.
Guruji, you and I have same chip, but
You
our
and-
soul is different.
Our soul is different. Just
Yes,
like,
soul is
just like the,
unique, right?
just like the electricity in the bulb is not the same electricity in the AC. If you switch off the AC, then the bulb will continue to be there. Correct or not?
Correct, correct.
So they are different, although the main switch is the same.
Yes.
Clear,
Soul
not
is,
clear?
Clear. Soul is different in us and chip is
Yeah. The consciousness ultimately, when the wave is splashing, it's a separate wave. But ultimately, the wave will become one with the ocean. That's the analogy.
Yes. We have to be one with the divine.
Rajendra, thank you. Rajendra, Kailash, Swami. I hope Swami
Sir.
is there. Swami, you're not gone? I have to catch you,
Shivam,
Swami, before you go. Yes,
Shivam, sir.
sir,
Shivam, sir.
Shiva, boliye.
The fourth state of consciousness, what yesterday we discussed, Turiya. At this stage, the consciousness remains in a state, so we can say in a restful state. It does not remain as observer, as Shakshi. It remains just a consciousness. Just a consciousness.
But as long as you are alive as Rajendra Pandit, then that consciousness will be witness. No, it will be the observer. Na? Where it will go.
But at the fourth stage, it is observer at the जैसे मैं सोया था, जैसे आप बोल रहे थे.
Hold on. In the fourth stage, Rajendra Pandit को क्या होगा?
वो मतलब जो कॉन्शियसनेस मेरी है वो रजत पंडित के साथ मतलब मुझे ऐसे ख्याल आ रहा है कि it will not be a part of the manifested Rajendra.
Wait, slow. When you reach that state of Chaturiyam, then Rajendra Pandit will realize I am not Rajendra Pandit.
हाँ, that is my question, sir.
Then you will feel
I am not.
You are. I am not I.
I'm not. I will remain in that. I will remain stagnated there.
You will be in this body. You will be in this body. But in this body, you will realize you are not this body.
I am not manifested. I will feel I am not manifested. I will realize that I am not. Nothing is manifested.
Don't give words. Don't try to give words to it.
Okay. My simple question is for this, because I have to tell all these things for the simple question that can the Maya will affect us? Can we fall at this stage?
In which stage?
Can the Maya at this stage? क्या Maya affect कर सकती है हमें?
Of course. This is what Chidanand is going on asking me from long time, that when you reach that stage, I always give example of Osho. I always have high respect for him, that I believe he was very enlightened. Then क्या हुआ उसको? Osho का क्या हुआ? With all due respect, I speak very respectfully about him. But क्या हुआ? How come he became involved in drugs and Rolex watches and women and wine and limousines and Rolls Royce? क्या हुआ? गिर गया. Consciousness से गिर गया. Turiyam से गिर गया. You cannot tell me that a man is having so much luxury and he is still in consciousness. Not possible. Impossible. Okay, so I hope you got the answer. You can fall. You should not fall till your last breath. Then only there will be mukti and moksha. All right, Kailash. Yes, Kailash. Administrator Kailash and then Swami.
Hello.
Yes.
My question is on karma that we earlier also discussed on that. The karma is doing by the human beings or this is by the ship?
Karma. What do you?
In the consciousness, agami karma, which are going on the daily basis. Okay.
आपने आज ग्रीन टी नहीं पिया, इसका मतलब है आपने आज ग्रीन टी नहीं पिया ना, इसलिए आप ऐसा सवाल पूछ रहे हैं. My dear Kailash,
you said that ship is doing the karma.
No, Kailash, ship will not do the karma until you are liberated, until you are completely enlightened, until you are in complete surrender, then only SIP will do the karma.
No, you Premchand ji, you said that okay, the SIP is doing the karma, but earlier we discussed on that matter. But
SIP
that time
cannot
you
do.
said not.
Hello. SIP cannot
Hmm.
do karma. I told Premchand ji, when you reach that state of complete enlightenment and complete realization, I am not the body, mind, ego, I am the divine soul. Still you are alive. Then Premchand ji, but even then we have to do some karma, na? We are alive, so we have to do karma. I said, when you reach a state of complete surrender, then you are not doing the karma. SIP is doing the karma through you. Even then, SIP is not doing. SIP is doing through you. Clear?
Yes, but the karma, okay, is it? You earlier also said that this is in our hand. Okay, what you are going, that is
As
okay
long
in
as
your hand.
it is in your hand, then you are not enlightened.
Okay, if enlightened,
When
whatever is going.
जब enlightened हो गया आदमी, तो आदमी क्या करता है? वो बोलता है कि मैं कुछ नहीं, मैं ये नहीं, ये मैं नहीं, सच में तो मैं हूं वही, पर ये जो है, हा? ये जो मैं ये नहीं, मैं तो वो हूं, मैं वो हूं, मैं ये नहीं हूं.
It means that till now, if the person is not enlightened, that is doing by that person.
Correct.
Okay, and if enlightened, that is by the God or the grace of God, or
If
we
he is
say.
completely enlightened and he surrenders completely to SIP, then he is not, the karma does not belong to him. Then he becomes a divine instrument, and the karma is being done through the instrument.
In that state, Guruji, he or she will do the good karma in the in enlightenment stage, because
No,
he
no good
cannot
karma.
do that. Bad karma.
No. He will not do good karma. He will not do any karma.
Okay.
If you do
Whatever
good
is
karma,
going.
means you have to come back. If you do good karma, you have to come back.
Okay.
समझ गया ना? अभी ग्रीन टी पी के कल और एक बार पूछो. Tomorrow you must explain to me.
Okay.
Swami, will you try to explain now? Come on, Swami, before we close, try to explain what you understood in today's call. I hope you have got some fair idea. Please explain.
Yes, sir. Sir, I understood that to be free from the birth, the cycle of birth and death, there needs to be two realization. One is self-realization, and the other one is God realization.
Excellent.
So the self-realization is of that I'm not my mind and not my body, and
correct.
God realization is something I think we cannot explain. It is a total enlightenment. It is like it is like being a divine instrument and complete surrender to the divinity. And it is just as an example of becoming one with the ocean.
Can I ask you what is self-realization? You told just now. What is self-realization?
So self-realization is that I'm not my mind and not my body.
So what am I?
I'm the divine, sir.
I'm what? Divine?
I'm the divine, sir. I'm part of the divine.
What is that called? What the divine called?
So soul.
Soul, correct. Soul is what? Spark of unique life.
Yes, sir.
So if you are a soul, then what am I?
You're also a soul, sir.
And what are all these people, Rajendra, all these people you see on the screen? What are each one of them?
It's like each one is a drop in an ocean, sir.
Correct. So in the end, we are all separate, or in the end we will all be one?
We'll be one, sir. That is
God realization. That is God realization. That is God realization. Now I'm asking you a question. If you are God realized, that you and me are separate or we are same?
We are same, sir.
Correct. If you get this realization, then you are God realized. Today, I am ready to hit you. I am ready to kill you. I am ready to kick you because I think you are separate from me. The moment there is self-realization, I am not the body, mind, ego. I am the soul. You are the soul. We are all souls. All the souls come from SIP, the supreme immortal power. Go back to SIP. Please contemplate. You are very advanced in your seeking. It's very good. There are many people in this call who are very advanced, who are very committed to this call. And I'm very happy to see you all climb on this journey. I wish, I hope, I pray that more and more of you move on this path. And I am nothing but I am just a postman. I'm an instrument to try to help you, not just to understand, but to realize. And I will continue making this effort. And I thank you for your presence. Tomorrow, I will see you at 8 with folded
Thank you.
hands to all sip. That's why we tell everybody sip, 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 sip.